Good morning, everybody. If you can hear me and you're in the chat room, let me know that you can hear me okay. This is our first match of the tournament. Hopefully we're not having any technical difficulties. Welcome to the 2017 Northwest 8-Ball Championships. We're coming live to you from the Snoqualmie Casino in beautiful Northwest Washington. Thank you, Caitlin. You can hear me. That's good. Oh, you can't? Yeah, you're stuck with me. This is Brett Baker with BadBoys TV. I'll be bringing you the action today. We've got Grundmann and Russell against Dosch and Dosch in our first match. I believe they are just warming up right now. I don't see both teams here, so I'd be surprised if they started. Alright, thanks everybody. Glad you can hear. Today we've got Scotch doubles. Singles start tomorrow, and then this weekend we have teams. We'll be bringing you action from now all the way till the conclusion on Sunday. I was hoping to bring you a little view of the room, but it doesn't look like that camera is doing what I want it to do just yet. It's funny when you test everything out the day before, it all works great. And when you go live, it's like, wait a minute, what's going on here? This match we're bringing you this morning is in the silver division. It's a race to 4. This has to be one of the most beautiful places to have a pool tournament. You look out the windows and there's just mountains and trees, and it's really gorgeous here. I think the only other place that can compare to this is when we go to Lincoln City and you're right on the ocean. That's a pretty awesome view too. Gorgeous sunny day out there today. Smoke is staying away, so it's been pretty nice. Okay, players should be getting going here pretty soon. Still only see one team here.
We don't have opponents yet.
Okay.
Morning players. If you do not have an opponent, hang tight just a few moments. We got some people still getting player member cards. So give us a few moments and we'll make an announcement on when to put players on the clock. Thank you everybody for showing up.
Sure.
I think there's some. Well, they're supposed to start at 10, but I guess we've got players still getting players cards out. So, do you know what table you're on, or check the TVs over there? You just type your name in, one of your names, and that'll tell you exactly where you are. And you betcha. Oh, you got good.
Okay. I was asked to put the opponents on the clock and checked with the tournament desk. I guess we've got players still registering out in the hall. So we're holding off on that, and I believe the opponents, I'm not sure. We had a couple walk up to the table, talk to this team, and I don't know if they are the opponents or not. We should be getting going here in just a few minutes. Apparently the casino wanted everybody to register out in the hallway, and players were not aware of that when they came in. So, bit of a line out there this morning. Those people that just showed up right before their match.
out, but it's not coming up on.
It's cam 3.
I got a cam 3.
And then,
It's just
and then basically down here, in this window, should be a lot of things. Yep, so see that
Oh, that
RTSP?
one?
So
Yeah.
what we did yesterday, we got click on it. Actually, click settings. And then all we did was we just clicked raise this window up. Grab that and then
Everybody should have an opponent.
alright,
If you do not
apply.
have an opponent, raise your cue down here. We'll come and put them on the clock.
And then re-authenticate.
If you have
Yeah, it's really weird. Basically, it just does pass through.
Okay, I
And it's
figured
like,
there was something.
yeah, that's how we figured it out yesterday. And we're like, oh wow,
I
guess that
figured
works.
there was something.
Yeah,
That,
yeah,
Awesome, thank you.
yeah, no problem.
When it comes
Good
to
thing I'm here.
when it comes to computers and video, I was like,
I fully know.
I turn it on. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, I ask.
This is a rack your own alternate bridge.
All right, the awesome tech guy from the casino just happened to stop by to say good morning, and I got him to show me how to turn on our camera for the rest of the room. Kind of give you a little idea of what the room looks like here. Big TV screens on each end.
Is it working now?
Yep, everything seems to be good.
All right, well, we're waiting for players to get here, give you a little more view of the room. You'll see some friends or family out there that you recognize. We can turn all the way around. There's our tournament desk down at the other end of the room.
Where's your cameras?
We got one on top of this, and then the one I was just playing around with, I think, is hooked to the side of this thing here somewhere. And then we have one up. Yeah, it just will pan. I can zoom in on any table. Once I learn how to, I'm still learning how to work. It's new.
Okay, we have opponents, and we are ready to start this match. This is Grundmann and Russell racking. It's rack your own here.
up a little. It's kind of nice. I like it.
Okay, players were discussing the open communication rule. I did an announcement before things were getting underway here. Some of the teams were not in the room. What it means is the two players can talk during the match, but only the shooting player is allowed to be at the table. So here we go, our opening break. Grundmann had some good. Stay out of there, Whitey. Wow. There's a lot of kisses involved to get that cue ball up there in the up in the corner. You don't see a scratch up in the corner there on the second ball break very often. So we've got a wide open table. And Dosch will be coming to the table. May have a few questions on rules here. This is not a league tournament. You didn't have to belong to any league, or so we have players from different leagues. There may be some getting used to of different rules if you play BCA or APA. Their rule sets can be a little bit different, so there may be some questions coming my way from players about rules. In this tournament, it's ball in hand anywhere on the table after a scratch on the break. And it looks like they know that.
I remember last year.
Okay, so they've chosen to take stripes here. I like that choice. They're all out in the open. They don't really have to do anything special. The 9 ball is the only ball that may take a little work to get on because of the 3 sitting there, but she'll take this 12, probably just roll forward for the 14. Thanks, Jeremy, appreciate it. You just never know on that first match of the day or the first match of the tournament. And Jeremy, you can thank the I believe his name is Chris. He's a IT guy here. He saved you a lot of questions from Rick yesterday on the phone. He really knows what's going on. Oh, you got one of these cameras. Helped him get it all set up. Okay, some first tournament nerves here. Players kind of getting settled in. Kind of hooked on these stripes. I think he's looking at possibly the 14, whether he wants to play the combo or play the 14 in. I did not hear what they called. I believe he's going to play that 14 right by the 11, or the whatever ball that is there. Well, I think he, well, Okay, whatever, he missed it. So, hasn't left a whole lot for the solids here. It rolled right up on the 3, which I think may take away the 1 ball shot. From our monitor, it does not look like the 1 goes. I don't have much of a view of the table. I'm sitting at ground level, so a lot of times our commentary booth is up on a podium. We don't have podiums here. And I'm probably a good 8 or 9 yards from the table. Back here so they can't hear me telling them what to do. Good gosh, we don't want that. We want them to get done. Okay. Once again, has left it long and tough. There's going to be a real long combo. I'm pretty sure she'll take that 10 down into the 12. She can roll this in and get some shape, which she should have if she just rolls it in. Stripes could be looking pretty good. You don't want to blast this though. Okay, nicely done. Not sure that the 11 passes the 1. It doesn't look like it does. So all they have is the 14 back cutting into the corner pocket there. Looks like he may be looking at the 14-9 combination. Got a little unlucky there. They could have easily ended up with a lot nicer shot. Maybe taking this 11 all the way up in the corner here. Yep, that's what he's doing. And he overcut it just a little. But what a great place to put the cue ball. You had a shot if you made it, and they have nothing now that you've missed. A bank on the 2 is about all she has available here. Okay, and she elected to play safe. Have a bank on the 11 if they want. Looks like they might be able to see the edge of the 14. No, they can't. They can't see the edge of the 14. Got a pretty good look from my chair from here, and I can't see the edge of the 14, but I'm old and blind, so. She missed the bank, but again has not left much. Both these teams are doing well at not leaving their opponent much to get started with here. Balls are all pretty open, so that's not always the easiest thing to do. Morning, Tony. Welcome. Glad you could join us. And good morning to everybody here on the West Coast. Good afternoon to those of you on the East Coast. Hopefully you're staying somewhat dry if you're in the South. Okay, he's called a bank to the upper left-hand pocket, corner pocket there where he set the chalk. This is one of those shots. If he makes it, they're in good shape. If he misses, I think he's going to leave. Oh, missed the kiss, and he got it. That was a pretty big shot. Had he missed, he didn't leave it real easy for the other, for Dosch and Dosch, but it's definitely one he wanted to make. Their balls are all kind of right out in the open now. And they're starting to settle in a little bit. Can take this 2, get the 7 and the 5, use your 1, stop right there for the 8 in the opposite side. Just have to make sure you can put the 7 and the 5. Okay, that's perfect. Nice angle on the 7. Looks like they both need to go into that corner pocket, or possibly that 5 could go into one of the sides. I think she just looked at that, but you don't want to get yourself hooked with the 11. Oh, she shot it just a little too hard, and that pocket said, no, nope, nope, not this morning. These diamond tables with the pro cut pockets can be a little unforgiving sometimes, especially with speed. Stay. Oh. That was just real unfortunate there. Made a nice shot. Tried to come 2 rails and went 1 rail right into the side. Well, with ball in hand here, looks like Grundmann will take the 5, roll forward to give Russell the 7. Okay, he just stopped right there, which is fine. If I was her, I'd want to pull this back about 6 inches. Just get straight in on the 1. Okay, she brought it back a little further than she wanted, but I think they're probably still okay. Looks to me like he needs to roll that 1 down to the corner pocket. From my angle, it looks like it would be a pretty tough cut to the side, but we'll see. I don't always have the angles that the players at the table do. Video kind of distorts things a little. It looks like he's going to the side, and he did. And he's fine. Stay out of that side, stay out of there. Well, the rolls are definitely even here. Both these guys got rolls into the side pockets that they really didn't deserve. So that brings Dosch and Dosch up to the table, and they get ball in hand with 3 balls in the 8. This kind of looks like a little drill a person might set up to practice with. Okay, she's going to start with the 14. Just wants to pull it back a little bit. Just stun it over like towards the spot for the 9. Okay, she's come down a little further than she wanted. That's okay. Her partner will probably choose to take the 10 and get her back up table for the 9 here. He may be able to bring this straight back. He was. Got it off the rail nicely. Sets her up for the 9 in the corner. She can come out for either the 8 in the side or the 8 up in this lower right hand corner pocket. Just wants to make sure she pockets this ball. Nicely done. Comes across, bounce off that rail. There we go. He's going to have the 8 in the side. Oh, shot it right into the point. That's a big shot. It's a game they had on their side. And well, first match jitters are getting everybody here. Both teams have just missed very makeable 8 balls. Holy moly. Everybody in this match got to shoot at this 8 ball. I'm going to go out on a limb, and it's a very thin limb right now, and say Grundmann makes this. Thank you. I did not want to have the commentator's jinx on that one. So Grundmann and Russell take a 1-0 lead. Alright, here we are ready for the break in game number 2. He turned Whitey loose there, but 11 balls saved him, and I believe they've come up dry. we've got 32 tables in here, actually. Usually we would set up 40. We have 40 on the truck, but 40 would be pretty cramped in this room. So we decided to, with the size of the tournament, we could get it. We could do it with 32. We could put an extra one in each row. It would make things a little more cramped, and have 36 in here. 40 was going to be really, really tight. This is one of the smaller casinos that we do events in, but they love pool here. They're really backed for the pool. I mean, they're really supporting pool here. The numbers on this event go well. They have already talked about wanting to do a multi-year contract for tournaments, so we're really looking forward to a good event. Okay, so this is Sharon Dosch at the table. I took a minute, did a little research, got the players' first names on my phone. I hate just calling people by their last name all the time. Okay, so she's put that 6 over in front of the 10. There's Justin Grundmann at the table. Looks like he's banking the 6. Oh, that was unfortunate. That 8-ball shot right into the side. Ouch. So that's going to even things up here at 1. Man, that was real unfortunate there. I don't think anybody saw that carom coming up. Okay, so 1-1. And Justin Grundmann and Leanne Russell will be breaking this. He just needs to put that shot behind him. Nothing you can do about that now. It was unfortunate. Okay, he hits that second ball down break pretty well. made something. And hasn't left a real easy shot to get started with here. Looks like she can see the 6 though. And she's wiped its feet on the way in, but she got it to go down. That'll be up to Justin whether he wants to take a bank on the 7 cross side or whether he wants to take a little bit of a tough back cut on the 1. Okay, so Leanne's got this 2 ball. She made it nicely, but they're not going to have a shot on this 7. Not sure if he can go rail first. That side pocket's right. Kind of where he needs. Between the side pocket and the 12, it makes the rail first shot real tough. Looks like he's looking to kick cross table at the 7. Looks like he's aiming a little long from what I can tell, but okay, he's calling it an aside. He's going to try to come in 3 rails behind it, it looks like. Oh, and he went right around it. Went right around it. That was a pretty nice try. Well, they've got a wide open table here. I kind of like from here going to the 9, get the 15, the 10, 14, the 12, and then the 8. We'll see what they have in mind. Sharon takes dead aim on the 9. Handled that nicely, brought it back. Gave her husband and partner Jake a nice angle on the 15. You can just come off that bottom rail down there and back up for the 10. Looks like he may be trying to draw it straight back. He may have... Okay, no, he was able to go down. Okay, she can just shoot this 10 in with some follow and should be looking good for the 14. Just want to stay away from getting behind the 8, that's all. Okay, he's rolled around nicely for the 12. All she has to do is roll that 12 in the side. Should have 8 shape for the 8 in the opposite side. And let's see if they can bury an 8 ball in one try this time. And they do. Alright, so Dosch and Dosch take a 2-1 lead in this match. Racing to 4. While they're racking, we'll give you a little view of the room here. You can see our stream up on the big screen. There's a big screen on each end of this room. As I pan over, you'll probably get to see the... There'd be the other one. Pan down. Here's the match that we are watching. Right. Give you a little different view of that. And we're getting back to action, so I'll come back here. Okay, we've got started here after the dry break. Oh, she didn't quite cut that 7 enough, but has left nothing for her opponents. I think the 5 is blocking them on the 15. So if you're going to miss, that is the way to do it. Boy, she could see that. I sit here watching on that 5's going to move. Looked like she was aiming right for it. But well, we've got the 15-7 tied up on the near the corner pocket down there. Okay, that was a nice combination. Might be able to play a safety off this 15 ball and block the 7. Or she's got either the 10 or the 11 in the side. We'll see what she's kind of looking at those 2 shots in the side. Okay, he tried to move those balls out of there. Not too bad a result. I think the 7's still gonna go though, so has left a shot. But the 15 does block the 5 for that pocket, so she may want to cut this 7 in and bump the 5 up table, or I don't know if she's got the right angle to go past it and get shape for it in the opposite corner. Looks to me like the easier shot would be, yeah, come up. Oh, well, okay, she got there. She got there. Her partner can cut it in now. And I think he would love to move that 3. The chat room's talking about how many square feet needed for 40 tables. That's a tough question to answer because you've also got the player tables where they sit, chairs, tournament desk. I would say this room is probably, I want to guess about 8,000 square feet, and 40 tables would be really tight in here, really tight. Just kind of depends on how the room is laid out too. Okay, she doesn't look real comfortable using the bridge here. But if she can roll this 15 in. Yep, she jerked it just a little bit. That's such a tough shot if you haven't practiced it quite a bit. Shooting with the bridge over a ball is a tough shot. Okay, so Leanne has this 6 balls. She should be able to come off the rail nicely for the 1. Justin says thank you for that nice shape. They're gonna have to do something with the 2 ball. It's kind of buried in those stripes down there. Well, they called a safety on that, rolled the ball in. They now have nothing to break the 2-ball out with. So I got a feeling a safety is coming up here. I personally would have not pocketed that ball. I would have wanted to have it out there where I could use it to get that 2 out, but all right. The safety was played, but I believe he's let them see the edge of the 2, so they might be able to move it. It's one of those situations I would have loved to have made them kick into it. She may be able to roll it just past this 12. Okay. I can't tell if that ball snuck out enough to where it goes. It might have about a half pocket now. I believe Sharon is going to start with pro. She can shoot either the 11 or the 13. I would shoot the 13 here, roll forward for the 9. And that's what she's chosen to do too. The 11 didn't really set you up for too good a shape. Okay, that's very nicely done. Leaves Jake with a nice shot on the 9. And if he feels he needs to move that 12 or 2, he can do that here. Okay, he's played her shape for the 11. He wanted it to stop just a little sooner so she could just shoot and stop. I think the 12 goes, but they want to be like right about where that 11 is. She's got a bit of an angle now. She may have to shoot this 11 and get him on the 15. Oh, she was able to use the 8. Stopped, I think, just perfect for this 12. It was a great shot. Great shot. Okay, he stuns it over nicely for the 15. She doesn't have much angle here. She may just have to draw it back for the 8. All the way up here in the left-hand corner pocket. Holy smoke, she drew the heck out of that ball. Okay, so she's drawn it back off the rail and back out for a bank cross side. She kind of smiled. Well, you told me to draw it. Okay, so he's called the cross side bank. Pretty big shot here. This would put him on the hill if he can knock this down. and splits the pocket with it. All right. So Dosch and Dosch take a 3-1 lead in this match. They are one game away from moving on. Grundmann and Russell need to start their comeback right here. They've got the break. Okay, he's been using this second ball down break. Let's see what he chooses to do here. He hits it pretty hard. He's going to play the same break. He hits it pretty hard and he gets some really good action off this. Oh, barely avoided the scratch in the corner. And I don't believe he made anything. Looks like they're all out there. I'll bring Jake Dosch to the table to decide what it is that he and his partner Sharon would like to shoot. There's not a whole lot that's easy to start with here. He's got the 15 up in the corner. Other than that, boy, you're almost looking at a combination. Okay, he just said he's going to play the 10, so it looks to me like he's going to play this 13-10 combination in the corner. You'd like to get those stripes. Adrian Beach just stopped by to say hi from Rail to Rail. If you haven't seen their stream, please check it out. They do an awesome job. I think they just got done doing the Spokane Open. Is that right? She's going to join me here for just a minute. Gets a little warm in the truck sometimes.
Well, that's the first time I've ever, because we have the same kind of headsets and they never stick
Oh, they
together.
never stick because they're in the air-conditioned car for you.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys did you just get done with the Spokane Open?
With the Spokane Open,
Okay.
yeah. Or otherwise known as the Brady Golan Open.
The Brady going on. He has done pretty well there.
He does. Him and his crooked cue.
Have you guys played yet, or I saw you out there
No.
kind of hitting balls?
We had a TBA, so
Oh, nice.
so we're just utilizing the table.
There you go. Get a little practice time in for your
Get ready to play, yeah.
your second round match.
Yeah. Just love beating up on that bye, you know.
Yeah, I noticed you've got a different partner today than normal.
Yeah. Scott couldn't play because he's in Greece.
Yeah, I saw some pictures. It looked like he's really suffering.
Yeah, I know, I know. So he's not here, and Ramil's been nagging me for a long time to play with him.
Oh,
So,
that's good.
so I said, okay.
Good luck to you
Oh,
guys.
thanks. I walked in this morning and said, okay, what are we playing?
Is it 8 ball, 9 ball,
8
10
ball,
ball?
9 ball. Okay, we're on 7-foot tables. Got it. Okay. What rules are we playing? I've been playing too much pool. All kinds of pool.
I'm just a professional pool watcher now. I said, well, that's not what I would have done, but okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking, no, I probably would have done something much worse, but
Well, you never know. Sometimes you do things better. Oh, it's kind of funny when I go back and watch my video. And there are times when I think, God, I shot so well. I felt so good. I go back and watch it and think, oh, you got lucky, girl.
it is amazing. I've told people that. It's like, you're sitting in the commentary booth, and it's like, I saw that, and I'll watch one of my matches and thinking, okay, I'm going to do that. What in the world?
Oh, Annie walked in one day. I was watching my match, and it was just... And I'm yelling at the TV, what are you doing? All you had to do was this, and this, and you're out. Why did you do... And she's like, is everything okay?
Yeah.
Like,
It does look a lot different sitting here on a
Yeah.
TV screen than it does when you're walking around that table.
It's funny, when we first started Rail to Rail, it took me probably 6 months or so to quit commentating in my head. When I was playing, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna stop." But it was
Yeah,
like,
you gotta turn the commentator brain off and turn the player brain on.
yeah, and it's you have to reconcile the two as well, because when you're sitting here, you can see what you're doing. There's no pressure. You can see what
Yeah.
you need to do, and just this and this and this. When you're actually at the table, sometimes it's like,
Yeah, the patterns look a little easier here on the TV screen now. Whether a ball goes or not.
oh, that's always a challenge.
Okay, I'm not sure what we've... Kind of a discussion between everybody here.
So they're trying to decide, we're playing 8 ball, 9 ball,
Where-
one pocket. What are we doing
there
here?
we go. Oh, I could only imagine Scotch Devil's one pocket, please.
That would be kind of entertaining, actually.
Okay, I don't know that that's quite the way she had planned to play that combination, but it was effective.
I guess I should look at the live shot.
Oh. They've got that 13 wedged in there on the rail, so gonna have to try to come up with something there.
Yeah, I don't have anything to come over and pop that 5 ball or that 3 ball out of there. Nobody's gonna try and come off the rail and come down into it. Just putting a lot of inside on it.
Boy, I don't know. I'd take a lot of inside from that. I don't know if he's... I
That's what it's
think
trying to do.
I think he wanted to, but it was a little too much angle, I think, for that.
That was the idea, though.
Well, which 14 ball is she gonna play safe off of?
I think I'm coming off the right side and coming off the bottom rail and coming back over towards that 13.
I think I would too. Yeah, try to put that 14. Try to block the 6 if you can.
Yeah, you bring it up a little bit, but you bring that cue ball over
Yep.
to where she's looking at combinations. She, the incoming player is looking at combinations, or doesn't have a clean look at really a clean shot. And even if you give up the 3, it's
Yeah, you.
it's a little harder of a shot from that angle, and a little harder to control because it's such a thin cut. So that's. But she called the 14 in the corner.
She called it. She's gonna have to really fire this to try to make it. And she did. Well, she got the 13 out, and now the 14 is a little tough.
It'll go by the 2 into the corner.
But that brings Justin Grundmann to the table. He's got the 5. He and his partner really need to get out here.
Yeah.
Their opponents are on the hill.
I think I would have tried to bring that off the rail and come above the 1.
Yeah, I think the 3 goes by, so they'll be okay. She's had a little trouble with these side pockets, though, so I'm sure she's not beaming with confidence on this particular shot.
She's got
But
it.
she handled it nicely. Got Justin on the 1.
Well, let's see what he can do. If he can get her up on the 7. That is the 7 in the middle of the table, right?
Yeah, yeah, the Aqua 7 ball.
Yeah, we call them the Skittle balls.
Yeah, Skittles. Yeah. Well, looks like he's going to play the 4 all the way down.
Yeah.
Okay, that was nice.
And that breaks open the 7.
I don't know that I would really want to leave this 1 ball up here.
No,
I think he was leaving that for her. It's like, I'll take a little tougher shot and leave you the 1.
my question is just, will the 7 go past the 14 into that corner over there?
Don't think so, but
You know, sometimes you're looking at it and you're thinking, no, that doesn't go. And then they shoot it and it does go.
I
mean,
know.
it's like, you know, they got a huge lane
there was one. The gal was aiming, and I'm like, she's going to hit that 5. I mean, it looked like she's just shooting right through it. And she went right by it. Well, if the 7 does go by, we're going to find out right now. Watch, he'll just fire it in.
Right. Because if it does go, that makes it easier to get on the 2. For the 2 in the corner. But if it doesn't, then he must not,
Okay,
because
man.
he's looking at
it by the 15 in the side, and that looks like it's pretty tight too. Okay, he's gonna play it in the side. If he was bottom rail, come up and just bump the 14, boy, they'd be golden. And just like that,
That'll work.
she can shoot the 6 if she'd like, and the 2 goes in the side. Always adds a little more suspense when they grab the bridge.
Yeah. She put the bridge on the table and put her hand on top of it.
Yep, she's
Anybody who watches Rail to Rail knows that's one of my pet peeves.
it's people that hold it in their hand.
Oh, man.
It's like, lay it on a table and keep it still.
Exactly. Why do you want to make it harder on yourself?
Really.
Hey, big man. How you doing? It's good to see you.
And Sam from across the border stopped
Yeah.
by to say hi. It's my favorite part about first day of a tournament. You know, you come in and everybody's like, hi, how's it going?
Yeah. It's fun when we do APA tournaments. You know, we do down in Lincoln City.
Mm-hmm.
People will come by and they set drinks up for us. It's just like,
Got to train our viewers. Rick says he wants to start a GoFundMe alcohol page.
yeah, the first year we were like, no, we can't. And then after that it was like, oh, well, what the heck.
I think the commentary is much more exciting if I'm drinking, but was it this year in Texas? They had us back in the service hallway, so couldn't even see the table.
Wow.
We were like out of the room.
So you're
so the
actually just
music-
commentating off the screen, and that's,
Just
you know.
totally off the screen, and the only other people in that service hallway were the bartenders just down the hall. And so they'd come down every little while, like bring me a beer. I'm like, this is awesome.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, I just got the look.
Oh.
Is it that time?
Looks like you have a score sheet.
I have a score sheet. I have to go play.
All right. Well, good luck. And
yeah,
thanks for joining us. And
Sure, I'll stop in later.
all right.
Okay.
You're welcome anytime.
Bye.
All right. Adrian's headed out to play her match. And Leon's got this 8-ball. And she makes it and doesn't scratch. So that brings our score to 3-2. They needed that game badly. They need this one to bring this match to Hill. Racing to 4. Jake and Sharon Dosch are racking to break this next rack. They're on the hill. Give you another view of the room here. Toshi just stopped by to say hello. Really is gorgeous here. All right, and meanwhile back here on the main stream table, we're ready for action. We hit that break so good and nothing went. Hit nice and solid, got a real nice spread, but just nothing went down. Okay, so Justin and Leanne are guess deciding who's going to go up and shoot. Looks like he's sending, well, no, I was going to say, I look like he's going to send her up there. I think he decided to get him started here. He's decided he wants the solids, which I would totally agree with here. If you can leave that 2 and 3 as your last, and just roll forward off the 3, you'd have the 8 all the way up. And the rest of these are kind of lined up nice here. If you can just pocket this 4, roll forward, give her the 1. Okay. Well, she's going to go ahead and take this 2 now. I just don't like this because these were laying just perfect to get you on the 8. Now it's going to be tough. Unless he can knock that 8 out of there. I think he's looking at that. Well, that didn't happen, so getting on the 8 will be a bit of a chore this rack. She's looking at the 7. She should be able to come off the rail and be in nice shape for the 5 or the 1 after this shot, if she can pocket this ball. Well, she wasn't able to pocket it and is left. A pretty nice shot on the 9 ball for the Doshes to get started here. I think Sharon can shoot this 9 and stop right there and leave Jake on the 10. Well, she's going to shoot the 11. Yeah, she hit it a little too thick. And it went into that group. Balls are going to start getting tied up here. Justin's got these 4 solids all out here, but none of them really go anywhere. The 7's a back cut to the upper right corner here, and that's about it. And wow, he hit that good. Didn't look like he had cut it enough, but it got there. Here comes Mr. Rick Jones. Good morning.
Hey. Good God, dude. I think I made like 12 ref calls.
I saw you out there. I was like, oh.
I should have put my Fitbit on.
I got to learn how to work this camera out here better so I can zoom in and make sure you're making good calls.
Yeah, no. That's good to know. I'm going to make sure you can't. Well, Paul and Vicky won, so I put Paul on ref duty for a few. Figured I'd help you out here.
There you go.
Somebody asked about square footage. I don't know what the square footage is here.
I guessed it. I don't know, about 8,000 square feet. I don't.
Yeah, maybe. I could get 36 tables in here. 40 would be too many. It'd be way too tight. And we got 32 set up, so. How's this match been going? Looks like a good battle, 2-3.
Yeah, it was 3-1, and then Grundmann and Russell here got that last game, so they're.
I don't know about you, but I like the camera that high. I think that's a pretty good view there.
It is a pretty good view. It seems to.
We try to do something different every time. Camera is like 20 feet in the air. 25.
One of the security guys came by and looked at me and goes, "Where's the camera?"
It's way up there. I kind of like this, though, because you can see the players and the table really well. What a view out the window. I'm going to have to Facebook Live during this event, just do some walkthroughs, maybe do some interviews, but the view out that window is impressive.
It really is. This is one of the more beautiful places we run a tournament.
Welcome, everybody, to Bad Boys TV. Look, Brett, you got 11 likes. You got a dislike.
I got a dislike. Oh, you know, not everybody likes me. Julie must be watching.
So
just in case she is, I was only kidding.
Uh-huh. It looks like he's kicking.
Yeah, they've got stripes, but he has, like, nothing to shoot at. I think he just wants to kick into that 15 and place it, you know, get a good hit and leave him safe.
15. How about the 11? Kind of kick it a little bit on the high side. Make sure you get something to the rail.
I think he wants to come in like this, kick this 15 out here and leave
Oh,
them.
can you get around that 11?
Leave them behind there, but that's.
I didn't think you could get around it that far.
We'll see. He may just be fuzzing. Okay, he fuzzed the 11, got out. Ooh,
Way too high, though.
Did a little too far.
But that 8-ball is in jail.
Oh, and the thing is, they had like a 2 and a 3 that were laying really nice to getting on the 8, and then they shot them real early. It was like, okay. So the second round is just getting ready to start here. 11:30, is that right?
Yeah. Yep. Oh, actually, they should be started already. I'll probably have to. Well, Paul won, so I don't know if he plays right away or not. He's probably waiting for somebody. We scheduled it a little tight, knowing it was going to run late.
Mm-hmm.
Put an hour and a half break in the middle of the day to let them catch up.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because we got the singles starting tomorrow at noon, so or 1:30. I'll have to look. I'll probably, I'll bring one of those sheets over that have all the start times on them
That
for
would
each
be,
division.
that'd be awesome.
But yeah, this is a great setup. They got a big camera. They got 2 big screens. They got the live stream going up there, so that's pretty cool. Their IT guy here he's on top of it.
Oh,
He's a sharp dude.
I told Jeremy he saved a long phone call yesterday.
He did, yeah. Yeah, well, when the guy walks over and he looks in the box and he goes, "Oh, that's a so-and-so camera," and da-da-da-da.
Oh, that's really cool, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he knew the model and everything just by the top of the box. I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. Help us set this up." He's like, "Oh, yeah, no problem."
Yeah.
Because I'd have been on the phone with Jeremy for an hour because he uses that terminology I don't know.
Well, it's like he came over and said good morning, and I had the room camera over here on the laptop, but it wasn't showing on the. And he goes, "Oh, here, you just do this."
Yeah, you'll have to remember that the rest of the week. Well, here we go. Gonna be kicking it to 1.
Yep. They're in 1-ball hail right now.
Yeah.
Well, didn't hit it.
No. Made a field goal. Went right between those balls. Looked like she hit that with some right-hand English because it kind of bounced off that rail a little funny.
Now Jake's going to kind of look to see what he can do. If that 11-10 is laying as nice as it looks like it is, I think I'd be tempted to shoot it because...
Yeah, and just leave the cue ball right there.
Yep, you don't give up anything if it doesn't go.
No, get a nice little spread, get everything spread out. Yeah, if you've never been to the Snoqualmie Casino, it's worth coming here just for the clam chowder. I don't put money in the slots, so if they don't have good food, then they don't get my money.
I think that's all you've eaten since you got here is clam chowder.
Well, today I'm going to do the brisket sandwich because that's really, really good too.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not quite as good as Texas, but it's pretty good.
Well, very few people do brisket.
If it's on a barbecue, Texas has got to win.
Man.
I'm getting antsy for our Texas tournament. It doesn't even start till April. Just for the food. Plus we got a lot of players. It's like a family reunion every time we do that tournament.
Seems like, yeah.
Well,
it's the only pool tournament I think I've ever been to where they have tailgate parties out in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And they know how to do tailgate parties down there.
Sippy knows what he's doing. He brings a guy in just to cook all week. It's awesome. Well, is she going to shoot is that the 15?
Yeah, she's got the 15 to get on the 11 and the 10 or the 12.
Wouldn't be bad to shoot the 9 and just get the cue ball to the other side.
She definitely has some choices here.
She need a damn rep. You need a rep.
Oh.
All right.
Got them all straightened out.
Yeah, the open communication thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Some love it, some hate it. Some are confused about it. Nice shot. Stop. Oh, if she could have stopped that a little shorter, he'd had a nice little break out there.
Well, I think he can shoot this 11, and it'll be put it right on the 10.
Yeah, just scoot the cue ball over
Roll
to the right.
forward for the 14.
Yeah. Ah, looks like Dwayne's here.
Oh, good.
All right, I'm going to step over and get you that cheat sheet. And I'll be right back.
Anytime I can cheat, hey, that's good. All right, he's going to take this 9 and probably go into the. Well, I don't like going into them. They all kind of go. I don't know. It's personal preference. I would be shooting this 11 ball right here. Anytime I can make balls and not have to go into them. Okay, he shot the 11, went into him, and came out looking pretty good. She's got choices here about what she can shoot. He's telling her what he had in mind. They can get out here, they will end this match. Okay, so she's going to take the 12, which I like. Get rid of it. You don't need that ball at the table anymore. Nicely done. He can shoot either the 9 or the 10 here. He's looking to see if that 14 passes the 1. I'm not sure whether it does or not. Oh, I got my cheat sheet.
All right, I'm back. So did you answer that question, Brett, on the coaching rule?
Oh, what's the rule on coaching here? Well, the rule is that the players can talk and anytime they'd like. It's open communication. They can say whatever they like as far as shoot the 3, shoot the 4, you know, whatever. But only the shooting player can be at the table.
The other player cannot.
Cannot approach the table.
Open communication. Yeah. What was it? We were in Arizona, wasn't it? Somebody had asked us about,
Yeah.
oh, you guys don't have a ref here. And I was like, oh, no, we got it covered. And that was before Dwayne got there. And the guy's like, oh, so you guys are refs? I'm thinking, that's pretty funny. Because we had Bill Stock, who was the former director of referees, me, who's the director of referees, and Brett, who's the director of training.
Yeah.
If we don't have it covered, then
We
we're
could be in trouble.
Pretty funny.
Oh, that was
Look at
nicely
that. All
done.
he's got to do is shoot up and
All
draw
he's
it
got to
out.
do is, yep, pretty much pocket this ball and draw it back. This match will be in the books.
This is where you got to be careful. He hit it good.
Perfect.
Perfect. You know how many times I've seen somebody put just that little funky English on there and you draw the ball back on top of the 8 or something?
Yep, it can definitely happen.
Or you focus so much on the draw that you just bobble. You don't shoot the ball into the pocket. My time this perfect. I can come
Well,
over
it's
here and
funny, the game that put them on the hill, he told her to shoot the ball and just drop back. And he wanted her to drop back like 2 feet. She drew it off the rail and back out to like where it was to begin with, left him a bank shot, which he split the pocket with. But it was like,
that's what
and
you told her to do.
there you go, folks.
All right. Thanks
Jake
for
and
watching.
Sharon Dosch win this match 4-2.
Don't forget to subscribe. That way you get notified every time we go live. Hit the like button. Tell your friends. Next match should be up shortly.
I was saying it works. I got an email that said I was working on the stream table. I got an email that said I'd be on the stream table. All right, so we'll be back in a few. I don't know if we have a match coming right up or not. But like I said, click that little subscribe button and the bell, and it will notify you as soon as we go live. Thanks, everybody, and we'll see you later today.